What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video for you all today. In this video, we're going to be going over another insanely good AFK and completely safe for solos method for you to farm high tier loot in Call of Duty Zombies in the level 3 zone. Stick around because I promise you that if you do this just like for a couple hours each day, you'll get not only the ray gun blueprint, but the Wander Waffle as well. And I promise you it is the easiest thing to do and you need nothing to start the game. So let's jump into it. But first, if you like these types of guides, be sure to subscribe for more and drop me a like on the video. Let's go. So for the first thing, you really only need to go into the game with decoy grenades, but there are a few things that can keep you a bit safer that I do recommend. Now, the first one's going to be Ether Shroud. This makes you invisible to zombies and allows you to kind of reposition yourself further away from the level 3 zombies. Next up is going to be the Tombstone Soda Can. This is so that if you die in game while in the 3rd zone, you can have a gravestone for the next game you drop into and get all your stuff back. Wouldn't want to be dying with a ray gun schematic. And I'm definitely not foreshadowing when I die trying to record this video. Now, the next two are kind of niche. You don't really need them at all, but I'm going to throw them in here. And the first one's going to be Juggernog, just for the extra health, and the second is going to be Stamina Up. You can get by completely fine without Stamina Up and just running around with your fists out, but if you have the extra perks, why not use them? So for this method, we're going to be utilizing the delivery contracts once again in the level 3 zone, but there is a huge difference from the last time we went over this method. So to start out, I recommend gliding as far into the level 3 zone as you possibly can so that you spawn the least amount of zombies and can make it safely to the escort contract. Usually the escort contract spawns over the delivery contract, but the two are in tandem with each other, so you'll never see them both on the map at the same time in the level 3 zone. So what we're going to do is make our way to the escort contract, and then we're going to force the game to spawn a delivery contract. Now, in doing so, we're going to have some downtime for the most part in between contracts because we are going to pick up the escort contract and then cancel it. So I want to show you a super safe spot that you guys can utilize that gives you a huge benefit in this process. So I'm going to skip ahead a bit into the game here because this actually took me a couple times to nail down the exact route that you want to take that we're going to go over in just a minute here. But to start out, you can see I picked up an escort contract and then I'm running over to this broken down house. Now, the cool thing about this broken down house is that it allows us to not only get to our safe spot, but it also has an ammo depot so that you can replenish your decoy grenades each run. And that is insanely vital for this to work. So we're going to replenish our decoy grenades if we need them, and then we're going to ascend up this zip line and jump across to what I'm going to call the red house. There's a couple houses within the level 3 zone that the zombies just kind of forget about you on, and it's almost like you're invisible to them at all times. So we're going to be utilizing the roof of this house in our downtime in between contracts so that we don't have to run around like a maniac all throughout the level 3 zone. And this house is conveniently located directly next to the escort contract spawn. All right, so now that we have a delivery contract that's spawned on the map, let's go over the route that you want to take in order to get this efficiently and not die. So the first thing we're going to do is jump off the red house towards this house with the ladder, go past that, and then over this overpass, staying on top of it off the ground the entire time. Next, we'll jump onto these sandbags, and if zombies spawn in this next area, you're going to want to throw one of your decoys. Once the idiot zombies are distracted by the decoy, you're going to want to run straight past them and right to the delivery contract. Pick up the contract, and you get a small speed boost when you pick up contracts, and run over to the bridge which overlooks the gas station. Now, the gas station is where the delivery cargo is going to spawn, and we can actually jump directly off of the bridge and onto the top of the gas station and then throw a decoy grenade, distracting all the zombies and allowing us to safely get our cargo vehicle. Now, the next route is super important, so make sure you're paying attention because once we get into the car, you're going to want to take a right out of the gas station and drive until you get to the underpass of this bridge. Go under the bridge, and then shortly thereafter, you're going to want to take a left up this small hill, staying on the road until about the top of the hill. Then you want to do some off-roading to the right and just go straight over the next hill, and there will be the exfil heli waiting to pick up your cargo. Now, once you do this, it's going to kill all the zombies around you, so you're safe to pick up the loot and then get back in the vehicle and then follow this exact route back to where the escort contract spawns. Now, again, pay close attention to this route because it involves a mega abomination, so you kind of want to be on the safe side. So go up this hill and then into the city square where the mega abomination spawns. You want to stay on the right side of this, and then you can traverse through the city down a couple staircases until you get to this bridge. Once you get to the bridge, go over the bridge, making sure your car does not get stuck along the way. And then we just have one more bridge, and it's the home stretch back to the escort contract where we can start this entire thing over. So if you guys want to make sure that you have this route down, I promise you it is like the most efficient. We tried a couple different routes and I actually got hit, and as you saw, went down once in the process. Feel free to go back and watch this over and over until you get that route down. And if you enjoyed this video and if you're having fun with Call of Duty Zombies, be sure to subscribe for more and drop me a like on the video and let me know in the comments your favorite part about zombies. Mine is finding the easy little exploits like this. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.